Hello everybody, it's Gabriel the Global Citizen here. I am in the 9th largest country in the world, Kazakhstan. I am currently in the ex-capital city of Almaty. It is actually the largest city in Kazakhstan, but it's the ex-capital. Behind me here we have the museum. We are about to go and check out this museum. It has a lot of old artifacts and stuff like that, so I'm very excited to check that out. But today I'm going to be telling you the 5 best things about Kazakhstan. 1. Hospitality. Kazakh culture is a very social culture. They like to invite guests over and they do their best to please their guests, which I love. It's really nice to see the social aspect of this culture. Since I've been here, I've been invited over at least once every 2 days to someone's house, and they always give their best, like the last of the best of whatever they have in there. Sweets, tea, food. They invite you in with hospitality, very warm welcome. They show you around, they show you their culture, they are very proud of their culture, and it's very nice to see that. Whether it's just for tea or a full meal, they always embrace me with the best. I love it here. Number 2, food. Natural, delicious, and a lot of meat are just some of the words that come to mind when I think about Kazakhstan's food. There are so many cultures in Kazakhstan, which makes the food culture here so diverse and so rich. Beshbarmak is the national dish of Kazakhstan. It's delicious, and the people here take a lot of pride in making it and giving it to their guests and showing off their culture. It looks like a simple dish. It's just basically dough, like lasagna sheets and different kinds of meats and onions, but it is packed with flavor, guys. Kazakhstan is full of culture. There are many different ethnicities in Kazakhstan, so that makes the food in Kazakhstan very diverse, very rich. Let me name a few of them. The national dish of Kazakhstan, beshbarmak. Plov, which is a national Uzbek dish. Lagman, which is a Uyghur dish. Borscht, which is a Russian soup. Shashlik, which is a national food of the Caucasus, the Georgia region, the Armenia, all that side of the world. So while I've been here, I've been enjoying all different kinds of foods, and I have to say the food here is 2 thumbs up. It's awesome. So hopefully one day you can come to Kazakhstan and try the food here. Number 3, rich history. Kazakhstan is a very old place, I would say ancient. The Mongolian Empire passed through here. You have the Saka and the Hun tribes, which were from 500 BC to 500 AD. So, I mean, even before Christ times, this land was inhabited. Nomadic tribes were just running around, doing things, making spears, being innovative. So it's a very ancient place that I'm in right now, Kazakhstan, the land of Kazakhstan and all this part of the world, Central Asia. This land and the people of this land were also taking part in the Silk Road times, where, I don't know if you guys know, but from China to Europe, they had a way that people would walk and trade goods. You know, people would go on caravans, on camels, and just bring silks from China, go all the way to Europe, and then people would trade all along that route. So it's a very ancient place. I could feel the ancient energy just being here, which is just fascinating. So yeah, that's number 3, guys. Number 4, traditional costumes and fashion. I think that the fashion in Kazakhstan is phenomenal. I especially love the ancient costumes and chapans that they used to wear. I first was like looking at it because Sultana is from Kazakhstan, so she showed me a little bit of the culture, and on Google I would just look at the photos. And then I looked at the show on Netflix called Marco Polo, and if you haven't watched that, check that out. It is amazing. And in that show, you can see in the Mongolian Empire, those times, how people used to dress. And I was just fascinated. I was like, wow, like all the details, all the jewelry, all the little ornaments that they would sew into the clothing and the fabrics. It was incredible. And even the modern fashion of the Kazakh people, like the modern designers, a lot of it is like kind of long jackets and chapans and ornaments and stuff like that. So it's really fashionable and I love it. Number 5, multicultural. Kazakhstan is a very multicultural place. I learned that more and more every day being here. I heard about it when I was in Canada, when I was doing some research. I was like, oh, how multicultural can it really be? But being here, you can actually see. During World War II, people from different countries immigrated to Kazakhstan because of the war, of course. So you have Koreans, I mean, there's Chechens, there's Polish, there's Germans, there's Russians, there's Tatars, there's Azerbaijan, Georgian, Armenian. I mean, like so many different types of people here. And like I explained with the food, that's what makes the food very amazing here as well, because there's so many different people here. So the people look different, like mostly I would say like an Asian look, but you can see so many different variations of Asians, like Turkic looking Asians, European looking. It's all a big mixing pot. And even going further than that, you have, like I said, the Saka, the Hun tribes, all the way from 500 before Christ. There were people here. So there was like Turkic people, Arab people. How many people passed through these lands since 500 BC? I mean, think about it, right? Okay guys, I'm gonna end off the video here. Those are my 5 favorite things personally, just from being in Kazakhstan for about a month. But that's not all there is, of course. I'm in front of the Kazakhstan TV and radio station. It's owned by the government, I guess. It's an iconic building, so I'm just saying bye from here, from lovely Kazakhstan. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.